Heavenly repair. Wang King is your fiancé. This marriage was made when you were children. Now Wang King has come to fulfill the contract. I have chosen a good day for you. Choose a date to get married. What age is it? Also Dao Pro. I think it's better to retreat. I can't cancel the marriage contract we made. It was the Shuangman patriarch who was consulted in the above table. If the marriage contract is not fulfilled, neither of us will have a good life in the future. In order to marry into a wealthy family, even such absurd reasons can be made up. You're really going to do anything? Say it and you may not believe it, but what I said was true. Not to get married for me. It's nothing more than going back to live my tattered life. But you. It's going to die. Is it that I can't even get married this time? I'd like to see how I died if I didn't get married. Hey, I know a new thinker who has been nurtured by science. It's hard to believe that kind of thing. So the heavenly evil Lone Star is faithful, destined not to live to be 24 years old. I'm 10% wounded. Destined to be poor all his life. It's just the two of us combined. To keep your life worry-free. And I can get rid of poverty. A lifetime of wealth. There are countless people in the world who want to be Mrs. Gu. You don't have to be delusional. I would like to advise you one more time. Acquaintance point to leave by yourself. I can give you a large sum of money as compensation. Don't humiliate yourself. Gu Tingxiu and Wang King talk well. Grandmother. I'm not going to get married. You dare to marry Wang King? Or recognize me as a grandma in the future. Wang King is a descendant of Shuangman. According to the rules of Shuangman, you and he worship the patriarch. Pull the marriage line. Is the son-in-law of Shuangman. Grandma, it's okay if you're forced to get married. The reasons for this are so lame. If the agreement is not fulfilled, it will be damned. Shuangman heavenly damnation. What age is this? I'm not going to believe in these godly babbles. Oh, that's true. If there is a damnation, sir, I'll take a look. See? That's the warning. It's just a coincidence. That's right, it must be a coincidence. When you were a child, you had a high fever that didn't go away. Under the guidance of a master. Only then did I find Master Wang King, who was in charge of the Shuangman, to treat you for your illness. Wang King's master only made one request. It's to give you a baby kiss. It's magical. The marriage is over. Your illness will be miraculously cured. And he hasn't been sick since. Grandmother. You've told this story more than 100 times. Why can't you remember that? Grandma, I still have something. I'll get busy first. Wang King. Don't worry, since you have made a deal with the court. The Dao is the granddaughter-in-law of my Gu family. No one can change that. I got the room tidied up. You'll stay here from now on. As for your marriage to Tingxiu, rest assured, Grandma is in charge for you. Thank you, Grandma. Look at the well-behaved children. I really don't know what Tingxiu's bastard boy thinks. I don't want to. Oops. It turns out that you want to be my sister-in-law. It's fat. Let's make a bed. What to bet on can be called the sister-in-law. Bet on disaster tonight. You dare to curse me. Tell us about yourself. Mu Wang King is the only descendant of Shuangman. The main feng shui is fortune-telling and ancient hexagrams, watching ghosts and other businesses. I was just, for the sake of you being my brother-in-law in the future. That's a kind reminder to you. What age is it now? It's still swaggering and deceiving under the banner of metaphysics. You can see that he is serious. It doesn't seem to be lying. There can't really be a bloody disaster. Hey, believe it or not, just don't regret it. I won't regret it. It's the 21st century now, and get a set of godly chatter. Who are you fooling? Let's go. Why doesn't this person play cards according to the routine? I came to warn him no. To be delusional to marry the eldest brother. But why did he come up and say that he was in trouble? It was still a bloody disaster. Well, it must have been that he wanted to buy himself. The next 3 indiscriminate tricks. I won't be fooled. But what if something really happens? Broken arms and legs are small things, but in case it hurts your face, how will you live in the future? Heroic apprentices. You can do it. This moved into the Gu family. How about being a teacher's vision, right? I chose this handsome husband for you, but I am still satisfied. It's very handsome. But what's the use of that? People don't want to marry me. Hey. Just because you don't like it now doesn't mean you won't like it in the future. My apprentice is so beautiful. How can there be a man in the world who can hold it? If it weren't for seeing him handsome, and only he can solve my poor life. My aunt and grandmother don't come here to get hot. You're cold. Well, you must have been dazzled by yourself. Ahem. Ahem. Since you said I had to play tonight, there must be a solution to it. Who just said that he didn't believe it? Now it's back. I didn't say I didn't believe it. That's just a feeling in my heart. It's just a heart disease. This is a talisman to keep you safe. 180,000 sheets. No credit. A piece of torn paper. You want me 180,000? It's crazy to think about money. You're in calamity tonight. This is for your sake of combing in the future. Before giving you a preferential price, if I did buy your amulet. That's a real brainstorm. Slow down and don't sun. Please scan the QR code to pay. Thank you. Hum. 188,000 received. Disciples, we are people of Xuanman. Beyond the 5 elements. Don't pay too much attention to mundane things. Before, I was poor and couldn't do anything. I can't keep the money even if I collect it. Now he has entered the Gu family. I have to touch some of my fiancé relatives. Gone bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Finished. That's how it can be good. Are you alright, boy? I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Such a serious car accident. I didn't even have anything to do. He didn't lie to me. It is a talisman. Save me from the disaster. Your Fang will die tonight, old man. You're not going. He's going to die tonight. It's been so many years. I'm not coming. He's fine. As soon as I arrived, he had an incident. Everything has its own providence. It's like you're destined not to be rich. It doesn't matter how much money you use to make your hand. We'll be lost. Good things you is the only variable that changes your personality. Of course, if you are willing to be poor for the rest of your life. As for what I said today, I didn't say it. Well, come on, come and drink. Hey, the world. I heard that your grandmother has found you a new doll object. Got you married. The woman is still chattering. It's a Taoist ant from the mountains. There is absolutely no way I could marry him. I don't dare to say it so absolutely. Otherwise, in case you really marry that Daogu. This face is just crackling, haha. Growing up, my favorite thing to watch was the shutdown. Flag. Hey. But then again, everyone knows your grandmother's temperament. I'm afraid this marriage can't be done by you. I'm going to let that woman get out of the way. I want to be my good Tingxiu's woman. She doesn't deserve it. It doesn't matter if I'm worthy or not. The point is whether you are afraid of death or not. Go on. This one is dressed like an doll. He shouldn't. It's the baby case your grandmother found for you. That's right, it's me. Mu Wangken, what are you doing here? Go home. Is he ordering his chest to be held up? This woman is kind of interesting. You're calling me. You have to come home with me by 12 o'clock. Why should I listen to you? You have a great calamity tonight. In fact, his life is not guaranteed. Oh yes. Then I want it. It's past 12 o'clock. Jojo can also watch it. But if I make a move, 1 million at a time is no problem. But if you go home after 12 o'clock tonight, what if I'm okay? Whatever you want. You go find my grandma yourself. Take the initiative to cancel the doll pro. And then leave from my house. No way. The marriage contract of Shuangman is that the ancestor went directly to heaven. It cannot be returned. You that. I heard things you say that you are a descendant of the Shuangman. What are the abilities of what the Shuangman does? Feng Shui to see fish, fortune telling, catch ghosts, and eliminate disasters. In a word, extensive business. I can solve everything that has anything to do with metaphysics. In the future, if you need it, feel free to get in touch. Since Miss Mu has said so, then you might as well give me a hexagram. Yes, 80,008 times. Ha ha ha. Okay, but what if Miss Mu is not accurate? I can count it to find 80,008. Good. But I'll make it clear in advance. What? The background of the background can be investigated. It has to be a secret that no one knows. Don't worry, I'm not interested in you about these things. Good. Then I'm going to have to take a good look today. What the hell are you capable of? 88,000. This is any gossip, please. Miss Mu unhooked. This gentleman is so lucky. Originally, he would have died in 3 days. Now he's actually in the wake kiln in the holiday kiln. Destined to have noble people to help. Oh, dare to ask Miss Moo, where is my noble body? Far away. Sighed. Miss Moo, do you want to tell me? You are the noble man I was destined to be. The Ice Palace got it right. Ha ha ha. Fun brother. Your baby's fiancé is very interesting. Sure enough, the fortune tellers are all in this set. If I'm not mistaken. Sister Mo. Next, is it necessary to use metaphysics to resolve the disaster for me? But there's a charge, right? You and Tingzy are friends. Even if the price of one of you is 1 million. I'm sorry for one, I'm not a bloody man. Second, I'm a bit picky. So you can't get the 1 million out of my hands. Let's make a bet. I'm a person who never gambles. Of course, you can break an example. But only if it is. You're going to have to open the chips that make me tickle. This is a winter pearl, 108 capsules. It is bigger than the string on Emperor Qianlong's neck. Miss Mu Dongco. How precious. Among the 20 crimes that He Shan was convicted of that year, one of them is the private collection of Dongcu. You string of beads. I think it looks like a knife, 9 pieces, 9 free shipping. Ha ha ha. If you don't believe, you can find an expert to identify it. You guys. When you have something to ask me, the price has to be double tenfold. Shou Lao, I'm sorry for you. It's this string of beads. I didn't expect that there was a pond cave master in this world. Miss Mo didn't know where it came from. Inherited from the sect. I see. The treasure that the old man can hold on to in this life. It's also a no regret, ha ha ha. Mister Yi, this bet is sure that you are satisfied. Say how you want to bet. Give me a picture of your hair and birthday. You can do whatever you want. After 3 days, you have the options. First, take this string of ace pearls and count me as losing. 2. 3 bells and 9 knocks. Let me be the master. This guy turned out to be friends with Gu Nixio. Presumably, the identity is certainly not simple. Some are followers. It will definitely come in handy in the future. Okay. This bet is in your favor no matter how you bet it. There is no reason not to agree. Suspend Yanfang temporarily received an important task. We'll see you again another day. Just one hair and a birthday. Can go thousands of miles away to save people. How can it be? And metaphysics if it really works. Nor will it be reduced to a legend today. Not to mention that he is a member of Kunlun. And one time did you go out of the mission? Not all of them are extremely dangerous. Haoren is a top special soldier trained by the country. Can make his expression so solemn. It's definitely a big deal. Why did he just finish talking about Haoren? I received an urgent task. Could it be that Haoren will really have an accident? No way. I think so. 3 days later. In the end, we have to see if something will happen to Haoren. Don't follow me anymore. Get out. I'm here for you. You can't let me take a taxi back. Let's talk about the point now. You're rest assured of your fiancé. Taxi home alone. You're so brazen. The goal has been set. Did my uncle explain? The incompetence of the subordinates is not yet. Bring him on his knees. If he doesn't say it, he will never say it. I'll ask you one last time. Who made you poison in the water? Kill me. I'm never going to tell you. Okay, I respect you as a man. Then I'll bury you with a heart. I'll help you ask later. From now on, every word asked of you, you have to answer truthfully. Who made you poison the Gu family? Just as mentioned. It turned out to be him. Don't thank me. I take care of your family and treat you well. Why did you betray us? They kidnapped Vivi. Then why not speak out? Vivi will die. I didn't expect there to be such a man in the world, willing to do so for a woman. Pull it down. Forget it, he was also forced. You now know who is behind it. Don't do evil to yourself. Tomorrow before sunrise, I want that person to be gone forever. Speechless. I didn't expect you to understand hypnosis. I don't learn things that don't go into the flow. It's called spiritualism. It's 1,000 times more powerful than hypnotism. Don't think you helped me once. I'll marry you. Brother Yo, where did you and your sister-in-law go when you came back so late? What do you call him? Sister-in-law. Okay, you're Gu Tingsuan. What kind of ecstasy soup did he pour you? That's buying you. Brother, let me tell you, my sister-in-law is amazing. He sent it out to the nurse. Oops, oh, sister-in-law. Mu Wangkin. Don't think that Tingsuan called you sister-in-law. You will really become my wife, Gu Tingxiu. That's not going to happen. Something that elbows outward. I'll clean you up when I go back. It's not good to take care of you. Give me the station. Brother. Sister-in-law, reversal. Step back in time. Don't laugh. You can turn back the clock. This is much more exaggerated than the amulet my sister-in-law gave me. This woman is so capable. It's hard to do. The things she said about the Zhuangman marriage contract are all true. Sure enough, it is the most energy-consuming statement of Zhuangman. Wake up. Don't sleep for thousands of people. The eldest young master's chicken soup is ready. Woke up. How it feels? It's okay. It's just that I'm suddenly too tired. Just get some sleep. It's okay. Thank you last night. If you say yes, you can scan the code for 1 million at a time. Alipay received 1 million yuan. Elder brother, what's wrong with you? Get out of the way. Sister-in-law, sister-in-law. That amulet of yours is amazing. My motorcycle exploded like that. I don't have anything to do. Boss, your song about going back in time is really cool. That's nature. We learned that it was up to heaven. Go down to the netherworld. Are you still used to living in my sister-in-law's house? If there's anything you're not used to, just let me know. I'll fix it. By the way, when are you free? I'll take you around our own mall. Choose a few appropriate outfits. Go out on your own. It's also a bit inappropriate. Tomorrow, go and bring me a roast chicken now. Gurney waits. Oh. Puppet stand-in. Moonwalking day by day. Why do you just do something that is not good for yourself? It's not worth saving him from exhausting your merits like this. Do you know the merits for our Shuamin people? How important it must be. He shook the demon in the holiday. This is a noble lady boy. Master, you said that. Shake the noble lady boy. People don't go to the rescue. This is detrimental to good fortune. It's a day. Sooner or later, I'm going to be by you. That's how you save people. He will do evil in the future. You are responsible. It's cause and effect. Master, don't worry. If he dares to do evil, I will be the first to destroy him. Whom do you destroy? You are the only descendant of our Chuan man. Hey, why did I raise you like this? Master, I remember it all. We must follow the law and morality in doing things. Don't do what you want. There are rules for people. Heaven has its own rules. We also have the rules of Shuanman. Merit is your only blessing. Now you spend a lot of merit. Also intervened in the life and death of others. If something great happens in the future, there is no merit. How is it good? Master, I'm so old. Have your own judgment. That Yi Haoren, I can see that he's not a bad person. Maybe it will bring me good fortune. Hey. Yi Haoren, I'm so risky to save you. Don't let me down. I'm going to lure them away. You escort the money experts away. It's important to be safe. Captain, let me go. You are the captain. This mission cannot be done without you. I'll go. That's an order. But I'm the captain. That's an order. From now on, brought by Lin Zhao. Captain, you three wait for me to lure the enemy away. Quickly took Shanjia away. Security and defense of the guaranteed completion of the task. Captain. Captain. People in front. Chase after it. That moonwalking. It must have been a blind cat running into a dead mouse. Agents perform tasks of this level of danger. It's just a daily routine. He must have been from a flat chest. I know who I am. That's why I said that. What about people? Of course, I was escorted by my comrades in arms and left safe alone. Dumped us all around. Have you ever thought about what happened to you if you fell into our hands? Life and death matter. Brothers, give it to me. If you don't die, you will kneel 3 times and not 9 times. What if he moonwalking is the master? How is this possible? I didn't die. It's all golden light protection. How much merit has to be accumulated? Now it's developed. Harun is looking for you. How do you want to go to the east and the pearl? Or kneel down and bow down to me as the master? Miss Mu, Ye Harun, am a person who keeps his promises. Although I don't know how you saved me. But I did mysteriously escape. From now on, I will confess you as Lord for the rest of my life. Yes. This time, there is a full 10 years of merit. It seems that this Ye Harun has done a great good thing. After all, this kind of blessing can only be found by accumulating virtue and doing good. Who can ascend to heaven? Go down to the netherworld. Only one single person will be every 100 years. It's not surprising that the heirs know a little magic. It's not like the two of you are selling anything. How the hell did he save you? Hurry up and say, I'm going to give you an eye-opening opportunity today. It's exactly the same as when I was hit with 4 knives. Iron brother, now it seems. Your baby-hearted fiancé is very powerful. Well, I was shot last night. The bullet had already shot through my head. Then I watched him use his spells. Forcefully turned back time by 10 seconds. Saved my life. What is there such a thing? I thought that Miss Mu relied on a hair and a birthday. You can use a puppet to block the tree knife for me. It's already shocking. I didn't expect to be able to go back in time. Who once set the flag and said what he wants. I would never marry a doll, and I look at the way I look now, as if I have regretted it. I'm just grateful to him for saving my life. Hey, okay, go first. I'm going to go with Wang Ken to see the evening later. Go to Wang Ken. Wang Ken called it so numb. Straight out of the way. Hurry up, go, go, go. Unexpectedly. That kid can bring you so much merit. Does the master still blame me now? That's for the sake of the teacher's concern, and then it's chaotic. It's not good. Gu Tingxiu is in calamity today. You're all right. Mr. Guru, you are so handsome. I changed my clothes. Accompany me to meet someone later. It is not advisable to go out today. There will be a plague of blood, and it's related to Gutengsil. You figured it out. Be careful. As the saying goes, it's a blessing and not a curse. It's a disaster that can't be avoided. This time is definitely a babysitter. Mr. Gu, you are in such a good shape. You don't seem to be in a good mood. Do you want me to help? You can still help if you are in a bad mood. Of course. Try. How it feels. Wow. It's okay. Can you give me this aromatherapy? Yes, when you are upset in the future. Just light it up and smell it. Crafting materials are precious. One tail is worth 1,000 gold, and money doesn't necessarily mean you can buy it. Don't waste it. That's it for me. Good things naturally go to those in need. Where do you have a big story? There must be a lot of troubles. This thing is in your hands. In order to give full play to its maximum value code. Is this what it's like to be cared for? Thank you. This is my secondary card. You take it and use it. Buy what you need. How much is the amount? How much is the main card? There are as many secondary cards. You're not afraid that I'll max out my card. If you can really spend all my money. It's also a kind of skill for you. Mr. Zhu. This is Sister Wang Yi, Haren's sister. Sister Wang Yi, hello. Miss Mu, you may be seated. Your thing. Haren has told me everything. I would like to ask Brother Ting to meet you this time. I just want you to help me do the math. Let's shake it first. Miss Mu, I would like to ask you to help me do the math. Will I survive the night? The eldest son left just last month. This month, your husband divorced you again. You got it planned. Commit suicide by jumping into the river at night. Dare to ask Master Mu, is there any salvation in my marriage? But judging from the hexagrams, no. This hexagram is a double separation hexagram. There will be 2% in March. Which 2 cents? One away from home Dion. Is there no way to resolve Sister Wang Yi's matter? Sister Wang Yi, don't worry. I can help you save it. I beg you. Gotta save my baby. I'm gone. I can't afford to lose the second one. As long as it can save my child. Even if it's for my life. Both. Wrap this in a yellow cloth. Let your child wear it snugly. Remember to wear it until you are 12 years old. Will this save my child? Of course, it's not your marriage. It's up to you. Master Wu, you have something to say. I will listen to my ministers. Like an ant. Be ambitious. Fortune telling is just a matter of seeing through the appearance of fate. I want to change my life. You have to take what causes your fate to be unfortunate. Give up. Also enlighten the master expressly. For example, a character that is too strong, grumpy temper. Desire for control is strictly forbidden. I don't need to say the rest. Sister Wang Yi already understood in her heart. How envious of the master. Is what you said before true? What do you think those are? It's a matter of marriage. How afraid of being damned. I remember who said it in the first place. He would never believe that. Don't give reasons. I'm not afraid. I just think you're a good person to get along with. Sooner or later, we have to get married. It is better to choose you than to marry a family. Are you sure? Of course. Be careful. Benson. Sure enough, he still didn't escape this bloody disaster. Doctor. Doctor. Help. Help. Doctor, how happened to my fiancée? Fortunately, the patient was born with a left-sided point. It is out of danger at the moment. Good. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I hurt you. Brother, don't be too sad. Sister-in-law Shi Ji. People have their own natural appearance. Will definitely wake up sooner. Wonkin doesn't matter how long. I'll keep you watched. My brother and sister-in-law are going down the mountain this time. It is to fulfill the marriage covenant. Say it in this direction. My sister-in-law may have woken up. Yes, 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 I've heard about it. This person also has obsessions when he is unconscious. The biggest obsession of the late Qing dynasty. It is to fulfill his master's last wish. Fulfillment of the marriage contract. Mr. Gu, see if you are still married to me this time. Thousands of things are waiting for you to wake up. We'll go get the certificate. I'm going to give you the most sparkling wedding of the last year. Mr. Gu's old gift was of my own volition. You don't need that. No. So much has been experienced. In fact, my heart has long been inseparable from you. Angu Tingxiu. In this life, you will not marry. You're fine. That's great. Mr. Gu, you press me.